Toy Story is back with number 4.
We're loving it.
Oh, yeah, we loved it.
And it's great. I mean, you know, I love when a movie franchise goes so long that it comes into the next generation. So people who saw the first Toy Story...
And still puts out good quality movies, though, too.
But people who saw the first Toy Story, like 24 years ago, it was a long time ago.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. People who saw
when the Raptors were born.
Yeah.
So was Toy Story.
When they first saw that, you know, if you saw that when you were like 10 or 12 years old, you could be having kids now.
Going to see it.
It's gone through generations. We met Tony Hale when he was here. He plays the new character, Forky. But
does Forky not steal the show?
He does.
Steals the show.
But there's nothing like those dulcet tones of Tom Hanks and Tim Allen playing Woody and Buzz Lightyear. I went to Disney World and I talked to a bunch of them.
Who wants to go on a road trip?
Me!
Vacation! You need help with that? No, I got it.
I relate too much to it. There's no difference. Except I don't have a spacesuit.
If you joined us for one of the many lunches we've had, it is Woody and Buzz arguing and agreeing and laughing exactly as they do. But they should just bring microphones to our lunches, and they'd have 4 or 5 Toy Story movies right there.
We may never know what those Toy Story movies would have looked like, but we do know what we're in for with Toy Story 4. A new toy named Forky joins Woody and the gang.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Ah! He's a spork. Yes, yeah, I know.
As they head out on a road trip alongside new and old friends, they learn how big the world can be for a toy.
24 years since the first one, 9 years since the last one. How challenging was it for you to come up with something that was worthy of Toy Story?
Extremely challenging. This movie took 5 years in total for us. Toy Story 3 ends in such a great way, and so we had the same questions everyone does, like, wait, I thought they were done. Why are they making another one? But, you know, we never say never, and so we just you know, tried the idea of what would happen to Woody after this. We know he's with Bonnie now. He's in a new room with new toys, a new kid. And there's no way that he's going to have the same experience that he did with Andy.
Well, Woody faces his worst nightmare, and that is another toy that is appreciated by Bonnie.
We have to find him, Mom.
Bonnie needs Forky.
Woody's always got to explain the rules of the room and the ground plan and what everybody's responsibilities are. And he takes these way too seriously. I think it's a burden for Woody, but. He's always dealing with what is best for either Andy in the early films or, in this case, now Bonnie.
I was made to help a child. I don't remember it being this hard. Woody, somebody's whispering in your ear. Everything's gonna be okay.
Everything is going to be okay.
Forky.
But they go on an adventure.
They really do.
Antique
fun
toys.
and grow and mature and experience things.
And they are kind of like, I don't want to give anything away, but they do kind of pass the gauntlet forward.
They do.
And I love it. I love it. Tomorrow we're going to have more. Annie Potts, who has voiced Bo Peep since the beginning. I sat down and talked with her. She was a delight.
And they do have something for everyone, as they always do, regardless of age. And you will just love it as being an overall brilliant film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
a lot of layers to it, right?
I remember you went super tired that day. There was a Raptors game the night before.
Yes.
And
Wasn't there a
like,
Raptors game the night before for the last, like, 6 months?
And you were glued.
It was great.
Every
it was
second's
very
adorable.
funny, and there's a lot to it. Like, it gets into some serious topics for the adults, and then the kids have lots of laughs with
Philosophical.
And I loved how the directors recognized that it's been a long time, and a lot of people, like, I know, Dina, you were kind of like, Toy Story 3 was like the perfect movie. I bawled my eyes out. Why are we going back? And I love that they addressed that, and that they really thought long and hard if this was the right thing to do with these characters. And look at the three of us gushing over it like 15-year-olds.
They do such a good job.
8-year-olds.
8-year-olds.
And it looks beautiful. Like, if you go back and watch the first Toy Story, it was amazing and gorgeous and beautiful. But what they're doing in CG now is spectacular.
Well, and haven't they been upgrading those movies as the technology changes, right? They tweak it and bring it up to a new look.
But that's also why it takes so long. It is painstaking. The level of detail where you see blades of grass and then dew on the blades of grass. There were many times where, like, is that?
Yeah,
is that real?
I know.
Where's that CGI?
There's cinematography to it, right?
You know, we've seen all the images from Lion King, how realistic Lion King looks. I can't wait to see that one.
I already cried at the trailer.
I know.
Cried at the trailer.
Yeah.
By the way, even the dust. There was dust particles in the shutters of the closet.
Did you credit the dust, too?
I credit the dust. I didn't credit the dust, but I marveled at the dust. How did they do this?
How do you not marvel at the dust?
Who had to make each little particle of dust on the shutter?
5,000 people making those.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah, huge numbers on it.
We applaud
It's great,
them.
though.
Yeah,
There's the
absolutely.
appetite.
Real talents. And so many Canadians that work at Pixar as well.
And it comes out tomorrow, right? Is
It comes out on Friday.
What day is it
You're
today?
one day ahead of yourself.
Isn't it Thursday?
I
Does it
thought
come
it
out
was
on
the
Thursday?
20th.
It was the 20th. What's today?
We'll double check.
What month is it? Tomorrow.
It is tomorrow.
Comes out tomorrow. Okay, we'll be back with more BT once we figure out what day,
It
your
is.
time it is.